let you decide what's on today's Valley Dish. So get ready for a healthy meal from Dad, Dave Bernstein. He's making black bean and poblano tortilla wraps. I'll be showing off my backyard garden. Our kid reporter will check out birds at a Valley Preserve and learn how easy it is to make this cool ice sculpture. Ahead on the Valley Dish. Welcome, everyone, and happy Wednesday to 12 News Valley Dish. I'm your host, Tram Mai. We recently reached out to Valley Dish fans on Facebook and Twitter, asking them what kind of stories or dishes they would like to see on the show. So today, it is all about you. Stress and Strain sent us a Twitter for today's Kid Reporter idea, writing this: Riparian Preserve in Gilbert, great for kids, nature preserve, space observatory, fishing, pond, park. So, you know what? We went and we sent out our Kid Reporter to check it all out.
Hi, Tram, it's Cameron. I'm here at the Riparian Preserve, so let's go check it out. Sorry, that's it for now, Tram, but hope you come check the Riparian Preserve out. Back to you.
Cameron, you are an absolute natural. Thank you so much for that. Now, I've had some good luck this year with my backyard garden. Thank goodness, just barely though. Although that cold snap around Christmas set my plants back. So I decided to update you on my green thumb thanks to my Twitter friend, Kat in Mesa, who wrote this: post updates on your garden too. I'm starting mine this year and have no clue when to plant what. Welcome back to my garden. It's time to give you another update. Here's a look at the rosemary, looking pretty good, as well as my flat leaf and curled parsley. Here's my butterhead lettuce. You could tell I've kind of nibbled on some already. I've picked a couple of those. They were delicious along with the arugula, but my basil didn't do too well. You can tell my cilantro went wild, and so did my oregano. Look at those delicious big leaves. My cauliflower started to come in, and so did my heirloom tomatoes. And if you look really closely right there, you can see one is almost ready to pick. Unfortunately, this tomato plant didn't fare too well in the winter. However, my carrots aren't looking too bad. Those are probably ready to pick pretty soon. And this is a look at my other tomato plant, and those look pretty good. My yellow squash is growing in great. The arugula on the other side of my garden was also growing wild as well. And here's a look at my romaine lettuce. You can see I've nibbled off quite a few leaves off of this one. I've got a couple of bell peppers, but you can tell that this plant has been struggling because of the winter. Same thing goes for my butterhead lettuce. That was a little difficult for them, surviving the freeze, but they are hanging in there. Well, I've cut some fresh arugula and some butterhead lettuce along with some zucchinis. I'm ready for a delicious fresh salad. I love the arugula. My poor basil plant, did you see it? It was just like sticks. Well, our Facebook friend Camille Hassler had a great idea for today's cooking segment. She wrote this: some healthy alternatives, dishes that can be made meatless as well. Stress light cooking and clean foods. We thought of Valley Dad Dave Bernstein right away. Come on in, Dave.
Hey,
thank you so much for taking on this task.
Good to see you again.
Great
the queen of cuisine right here.
Oh my goodness,
Indeed.
You're the king then.
Oh no.
We're gonna have fun today.
Absolutely.
I'm really excited. And for real, we thought of you because I know you love to eat healthy. You really care about what you put into your body. And we thought, you know what, this is right up your alley.
This is what social media is all about. I mean, it's about getting information fast, and this is about making a meal fast today. And we're going to do this real time. I mean, no swap outs today. This just shows you how fast you can make dinner.
Yep, less than 10 minutes. So we are going to be doing that live. We are also going to be, as you just heard, making Dave's poblano tortilla wraps.
Black bean poblano tortilla wraps.
Okay, that's going to happen in less than 3 minutes. And wait till you see this. Stephanie Peterson is going to be showing us an amazing centerpiece for that next party you can make using ice. Look at how beautiful that is. We're going to be right back. Welcome back, everyone, to 12 News Valley Dish, where we are showcasing this to you live from 200 EVB. I'm your host, Tram Mai. Dave Bernstein is ready to make the black bean and poblano tortilla wraps. His recipe, along with all of the others, are online. Check out our website, valleydish.azcentral.com. Here are the very simple ingredients: a half a cup of reduced fat sour cream, a half a teaspoon of ground cumin, a 15-ounce can of black beans, 1 cup of diced avocado, half of a poblano chili, a 1/4 cup of finely chopped red onion, 1/4 cup of chopped cilantro, 3 tablespoons of fresh lime juice, a pinch of salt, and 4 flour tortillas. And we are ready to go.
We're ready to rock and roll.
I'm going to start on the onion. Oh, I need my goggles. Yes.
I'm going to get the cream going here. As a matter of fact, just to let you know, we've done the beans in advance here. We've cooked these, we've rinsed these.
Right.
And it gets a lot of the particulates out of there. And the nice thing is that you can keep these warm. And again, be cooking the beans while you're chopping everything else up. And you can literally get this all done in about 10 minutes.
Now, Dave, I wanted to know your first reaction when we told you we've got this social media assignment for you.
My first reaction was,
why me?
why me? And I figured that this would be like tweeted out to the entire world or something like that here. But no, actually, I'm a big Facebook guy. I mean, I love social media my entire life. I just wear on my sleeve like my heart. And I just, I really enjoy connecting with people around the world. I mean, there are people who love to cook in other countries.
Yep.
And it's nice to be able to talk to them about all the things that are going on in America right now. And you're a big, you love to tweet. You love to be on Facebook. I remember when you started, you had about 200 people. And now I think you have, what, about 15?
Breathe it.
Yes, you've got about 15 million followers right now. Is that correct?
14 and a half.
14 and a half.
You know, that's besides the point. But here's the thing. Another reason why we instantly thought of you is because we knew how passionate you were about Facebooking. In fact, and I've noticed a trend lately, Dave. I didn't tell you this before.
I'm afraid to ask.
Yeah. When we have had guests, whether it's chefs or people, you know, that we do stories on or what have you, I've noticed you've actually reached out to them after it's aired. Like Mickey Scola yesterday, right?
Right.
He told me, because I wanted to know what he thought of yesterday's crazy animal story, and he said, hey, this guy Dave, who's been on your show, he friended me.
Right.
Or you reached out to him, right?
Absolutely. You bet.
Yeah.
In fact, you know, as you know, I'm watching the show every single day as well, too. And I mean, I see things on here that I've never known about. I mean, cooking tips, segments. You know, I mean, I know that Cassie loves horses, and I'm learning a lot about horses just simply watching the horse segments on there. And I thought, how cool is that he's doing, you know, rescue efforts for, you know, for equestrians.
And you know what? I'm so glad you brought that up, because kudos to Cassie, who put that story together.
It's a good story.
On the horse massage yesterday. It was one of the top viewed stories, videos on our website on azcentral.com. Yay, Cassie! Yes,
I'll tell you
very
what,
proud of her.
It's because of that, I want to go horseback riding sometime this year. It's something that I've wanted to do in a long, you know, for a long time. So,
okay, so I'm done with the onions. This is kind of a lot. Is this okay?
No, that's perfect. You can throw it right in there. And remember, you can take as little or as many as you want. So it's certainly not a problem.
Hope you have some Listerine ready after this.
It'll all be good. I promise you.
Okay, so you added the chopped cilantro.
Right, we did the cilantro in advance here just to save time. And basically, we're just adding everything inside the pot right here. Very, very, very easy to make here. And by the way, I wanted to do a vegetarian dish for so long.
Yeah.
And this is a perfect vegetarian dish. I mean, we were talking about it's got protein in it. It's got veggies in it. And you know, we were talking also before the show about you can roast the peppers as well, too.
Right.
They get a little soggy sometimes when you roast them, or they get a little too charred. I like the crunch. I like the snap of fresh peppers. And this poblano here, you know, it's not as intense as a green bell pepper. So don't be afraid of putting. You can put the whole thing in there if you want to. Okay. And it is really, really tasty. I just love peppers in general, actually.
Because I don't think we've cooked or we've made a dish using, you know, a whole fresh poblano. Usually it has come roasted.
Right. And you can do that. In fact, if you want to kick it up a notch, you can actually add meat to this. You can add shrimp. You can add chicken.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different things you can do this. In fact, that's the nice thing about a quesadilla is that you can literally add just about anything to a quesadilla and have dinner done in about 10 minutes. Absolutely.
Yes, you love the Southwest cooking. Now, did you develop this recipe just for our assignment, or is this something that you and your 2 girls love to eat at home?
This is something that, you know, is actually, you know, been developed by Krista, as a matter of fact. Krista, you know, wanted to make this recipe here. Krista being my girlfriend here. Okay. And I had wanted to make this for a while. We just made this, honestly, for the first time about a month ago. And it was too good not to share. So we're going to, in fact, I don't want to crush your glasses over there. Make sure we're good.
Don't crush my onion glasses.
In fact,
I already lost them, and Lee Hilson replaced them for me.
People love seeing you in your Bono glasses, so it's a beautiful thing. I love the way you look in them.
They're my skiing glasses.
Exactly, right.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just, I did a bad job.
You're doing great. Doing fantastic here. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stir this a little bit while you are doing your thing. And I just love the way this looks here. In fact, I'll pop that sucker right up there.
Look at you. You know this show so well.
You kidding me? I love it.
Give the camera a great look at your masterpiece here.
Now, notice there's no tomatoes in here. This is not tomato-based.
Why not? I like the tomatoes.
Well, the tomatoes are good. This can be done with tomatoes, but I added 2 full limes to this mix right here, and you know, after tinkering it with for a little while here, I thought it's missing something, and the limes,
the lime
totally
brings it out.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All the flavors coming together. And you know what? I was just thinking, it just dawned on me now, this would make a fantastic dip. Have you thought about that?
Not only would it make a great dip, not only would it make a great dip, but the Super Bowl's coming up as well too, and you can really take these quesadillas, slice them down the middle, and serve them as hors d'oeuvres as well too. And so,
great
I
idea.
mean, who needs nachos all the time? You can have something healthy and you know, and delicious.
Speaking of the Super Bowl, your pick.
My pick for the Super Bowl. Well, I got to tell you, I am not a big Packer fan. I know I'm going to anger a lot of Packer fans out there. I'm from Pennsylvania, and I've always been a big Philadelphia type of guy. I'm going to go for the Steelers. I really am going to go for the Steelers.
Well, they've won enough Super Bowls.
Yeah, they have. In fact, the Packers won a lot in the 60s, and the Steelers won a lot in the 70s. So I think that it's going to be pretty much split down the middle. I really wanted to see the Jets go. I honestly wish the Jets had gone, because I know a lot of people from New York, and, you know, I love the underdog. You know, I kind of feel like the underdog on the show sometimes. We got all these great chefs with Lee and with Mel and everybody coming on here, and I just want to I just hope that...
Stop.
All right. Well.
No, I'm going to tell, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you on this. Well, our show, and truly, this is all about cooking for people at home. We don't want fancy-smancy dishes, okay? We want real dishes that a Valley mom living in Chandler or Mesa or Glendale, that they can cook at home because they don't have a lot of time and they don't have a lot of money. So, you know, in fact, I always tell our professional chefs, don't cook what's on the menu. I don't want that. I don't want you wearing your chef suits. I don't want you cooking, you know, a fancy dish from your menu. No, cook for us what you would cook at home. And that's it. Yeah. And that's why I love you, because you've got tons of personality, and I'm totally stroking your ego right now. So
absolutely, I'm going to take every second of it. And you know what? These tortillas are warm. I think we're good with this.
Are they good?
Would you like to assemble some pretty soon?
I would love to. This is done. I was a little slow on the avocado.
We'll bring it over here.
Okay.
And so we'll do that. We'll move everything out of the way here. And once again, there's so many different things you can do with this. You can use this as a quesadilla. You can make a burrito out of it. You can fold it up, slice it in the middle. I have some queso fresco over here, which is really nice.
These are nice and warm.
And some chipotle, chopped chipotles and some adobo sauce over here too. I would only use a little bit of that, or else you're going to change the whole.
Or else I'll be breathing smoke out of my ears.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, so I want to see how you assemble yours.
Ridiculously easy here. All you got to do is just mix it up together here, get it in there.
It's like a big burrito.
It's just a big burrito. It really is. I'm not going to.
Or a big wrap.
I'm not going to put too much in here, so I'm going to give this to you. I'll let you do that.
Lovely.
And we'll go ahead and get a little cheese on here. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put...
You know, if you didn't have the queso fresco, you'd just do some kind of, you know, probably any kind of Mexican shredded cheese.
You can do anything you want. I've used different types of cheese for this here.
Oh, I gotta have the sauce.
Oh, you gotta have the sauce. And, you know, with the cumin in there, and you can add a little ginger in there as well, too. There's so many different things you can add to the sauce.
Yes.
I like to put this and...
Can you tell I've hogged up all your sauce?
You are a saucy girl. You know that? I know that.
It's all mine.
You know, you are the creme de la creme in my eyes. You know that, right? So.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, how's that?
This
Would you
looks
like
great.
a little
I'm just going to have
just a little
dab.
Bit? All right.
A little sprinkle, because
I
easy
love my
on
cheese.
Easy on the spice.
Bring that cheese on. That's all yours if you want it. And then all we're going to do is I take this and fold it in thirds.
Okay.
Fold it over like this and eat it like this so it doesn't go crumbling out in the bottom right there.
Okay.
So you can fold it third.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to fold it inside first, kind of like, you know, the burrito. And that way it's like this.
Yours looks better than mine, actually. That's awesome.
Well,
what do you think?
How does it taste? That's the question.
Let's see.
This is delicious, and I truly mean that. It's really, really fresh. The sauce, I think, makes it.
I love this.
It's wonderful. And better yet, it's very affordable, and it's easy and fast, which is why I love it even more. And healthy.
It's ridiculous. That's, you know, this is Mexican food, and people say Mexican food can't be healthy. This is totally healthy right here. There's no meat in here. It's totally vegetarian. Would you even know that was vegetarian if you weren't, you know, prompted in advance?
I'll tell you what, the beans is what gives it like the meaty flavor, you know, and it's good for you with all the fiber and everything like that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Remember, rinse those beans, cook those beans. You know, a lot of people are afraid to eat beans for, you know, obvious reasons here, but if you cook them and you rinse them in advance, you eliminate all those problems. You know what I'm talking about, right? I'm not going to go there, but
you just reminded me of our show yesterday when we were talking about lots of beans, but we're not going to go there.
We're not, because we're eating food right now.
Yes,
that's right.
This is delicious. Dave,
thank
you are fantastic. Love your personality as always, and thank you so much for being so kind to us on Facebook.
It's my pleasure.
Yes. Social Media Day. All right, well, we have an awesome frosty centerpiece project that you can actually do at home in just a matter of minutes. It looks hard, but folks, Stephanie Peterson is going to show us how easy it is. Coming up next. Welcome back, everyone, to 12 News Valley Dish, live from 200 EVB. Stephanie Peterson is joining us with a very cool, literally, project, and we got the idea from a Valley Dish fan on Facebook. Cheryl and Taylor Harris wrote this: love the craft shows because they inspire creativity. Well, today's craft is very creative, and Stephanie, we instantly thought of you too. We thought, oh my goodness, we've got several very creative people on the dish, but this one is all you. So tell us about it.
Okay, well, I wanted to make a centerpiece that was easily accessible to anyone, you know, but very dramatic and something they could do quick and easy, quick and fast, and stuff that they can get at home and at the grocery store. So
beautiful.
This is actually just ice and then an iron-on transfer. Now, I initially got this idea when I was doing a centerpiece for my wedding anniversary. It was our crystal anniversary, and I wanted it to be like, oh, so dramatic and beautiful, big 1.5.
Yeah.
So what you do is you just get a straight-sided plastic container.
Okay. Any shape that you want.
Any shape that you want. Okay. And really, this was a 9x13 cake pan. Whoa. And I just put it, I laid it flat. And so then I put a clear cup inside.
Because this is what's going to hold the picture up.
Exactly. And you want it to be flush against the container.
Look at how cute you look in your wedding picture.
So young and cute.
You're adorable.
Okay,
you still are. What are you talking about?
I'm still cute. Okay. So you just, seriously, I scanned pictures of my wedding dress with a little mobile scanner that I have, and then I used just followed directions that was in this print and press stuff.
The iron-on.
Now, when I did this one for Valley Dish, I actually scanned a picture from the Christmas card that Chencho Flores sent me for Christmas.
Oh, well, by the way, didn't we all sign that? Wait, let me make sure.
No, just Chencho.
Darn it.
But okay, that's okay. That's all right.
Merry belated Christmas. Yeah. Okay.
So then you put in all the little. So today I wanted to match the theme of Dave's awesome wraps. So we put some cilantro in here and some limes, and you know, we kind of coordinated. But you'll notice if you get a little closer, you can kind of see if you don't put it in to where it's like the right direction. I put AZ Central backwards.
Oh,
True
do you see that
on
come
TV?
Closer,
everybody, come over here. Check it out. You can totally make it backwards if you're not careful. So be careful that when you're putting it in, it has to be the mirror image, so that when you flip it over and you're like showing it off to your friends and family.
Lesson learned.
Lesson learned. Absolutely, absolutely. Okay. So then when your ice is frozen. Okay. Oh, I have some pretties. I'll show you.
Yes.
Bring out the pretties. Okay. So this is the actual one from our anniversary.
And you just stuck whatever you want. The flowers, in this case,
like
the cilantro. You could do orange slices, whatever you want.
Exactly. And then
just squeeze it in. And then there will always be this little hole to where you can light it up.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so then you find these little, they're like called finger lights.
Okay, where do you find them at?
I just got this at Walmart. They're like $1 a piece. They're way cheap. Okay. And then you just put them right inside, and it just lights up the picture. It looks so cool.
Oh my
Look, there I am.
Cute as ever still.
Okay, all right. So then, now here's a problem.
Yes.
If you do this and your picture won't come out, like here, it's like the new AZ Central building, and I did like the whole
the 200 EVB, yes.
But it won't come out.
And it's stuck.
And we don't have running water here in the studio, but I'm going to tell you, if this gets stuck, you just run it under hot water for a little bit, and it'll just slide right out. But in this case, I thought, you know, sitting out in the studio would be okay, but it hasn't.
Right. I know you didn't want to show this off, but I thought, you know what? When people are doing this at home, this is what's going to happen. It will get stuck sometimes.
There is.
So, but couldn't you just let it sit out and defrost?
I think so.
Kind of thaw?
I think so.
Yeah. And I love how you put the pretty flowers in there and everything too.
And you can do. So anyway, just a real fun, simple idea.
What is that one down there?
Okay, this one.
I'm having you show off all your goods.
It's just some more florals.
Oh, how?
So simple. And then, you know, this one too, because I had a square thing in the middle, and it was used a couple times. The ice kind of started to melt to the bottom.
Yeah.
You could even put this sideways now and do it as a
Gorgeous.
Another piece.
Stephanie, another fantastic idea. We thank you so much. And thank you so much for, making our studio so special. Yeah. If you would like to get detailed info on today's project, just go to valleydish.azcentral.com. Click on links on 12 at the top of the page. Tomorrow is competition day on the Valley Dish. See if it will be Erin or Corianne who takes home the title of the best pasta dish. Thank you so much for watching 12 News Valley Dish right here live at 200 EVB. Join us again tomorrow. We'll see you at 3:30 for another fabulous dish and idea. Have a great day.